Good weekend. Frustrating yesterday to not get the win. We actually scored 2 goals in that game that were disallowed for offsides. We watched them, and we probably should be going on with another win, but that happens sometimes in our game. They're really close plays. I actually had one on Friday night as well that was called back, and all of them offsides, and all of them really close. And so that was frustrating for the team to not get the win, but to put in a effort like that for 110 minutes was really good for our group, especially considering the last 4 games have been not as competitive, and so that'll help prepare us for Friday against SFA, who's sitting at the top of the conference right now, just ahead of us. They don't have any losses. We don't either. We have 1 tie. They don't have any ties, so we're just right behind them. And the last season when we played them, it was a tie. And the year before that, it was a close game. I think 1-goal games the 2 years previous to that. So we've been playing them close, even though they've been at the top of the conference. They've won our league for like the last, 6 years or something like that. So we've got to be ready to go in and play well. Wanted to give you some numbers today. So through 5 games, everybody in the league has played 5 games. Everybody's got 6 to go, so obviously a long way to go. But goals allowed right now, we're sitting in first place, and we've only allowed 2 goals in those 5 games for a .4 average. And then let me do the individual for goalies. We've split time with our goalkeepers this year. Anna Hughes has been playing in the first half, and Lauren McCurry's been playing in the second half. A little bit unique, but we've got 2 players that need to be on the field, and so we figure we're better off rotating them than having one of them sitting and not getting prepared in case we need to call on them. So they're both out there, and there are 1 and 2 in the league. Lauren has a .39 goals against average, and Anna has a .4 goal against average. So they're both doing really, really well. Right now, Cammie is leading the league in goals. She has 6 league goals, 8 overall. That puts her in first place. And then with our assists, we have 4 players that are tied for second place in the league. Alex Moore, Shelby Wilson, Ashley Smith, and Cammie are all tied for second place in the league with assists right now. A little bit more on our team numbers for the offensive side of the ball. Shots on goal, we're leading the league. We've had 123 shots on goal, or shots, not on goal, but shots. And the second place team has 85. Just give you a little bit of the second place here so you can kind of see the team has been pretty dominant on both sides of the ball. Goals so far this season, we have 18 in those 5 games. Second place has 13. The goals, or the points per game, we have 51. Or not per game, but that's total, 10.2 per game, and the second place team has 35. Total goals, 18, second place, 13, and third place has 9. So just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of perspective on what this team is doing right now. They're playing very well, both in the attack and on the defensive side of the ball. So we're really excited about them. It's a hard-working group. We've got some good senior leadership, which is going to be huge for us coming down the stretch. But 6 games to go, 3 at home, 3 on the road, and 3 on the road are the next 3, and then we're home to finish out the season. So the end of the month, October 21st, 22nd weekend, that will also be our official visit weekend, so we'll have a lot of recruits on. So we need to get big crowds out that weekend, and then we'll finish it off with Senior Day at the very last weekend of the month, and we'll be able to honor actually 5 seniors. We have 1 girl that's graduating early again. We need to make maybe classes a little tougher. We've got 2 that have graduated early the last 2 years. So, but that's good for them. They're being able to move on to grad school and things like that. So we're proud of them.